Let's welcome in Mr. Nitin Bavisi, Group CFO at Ajmera Realty, is now with us. So you have purchased a land parcel in Vashi with sales potential of about 500 odd crores. Could you highlight the expected timeline of this launch?
Yeah, very good afternoon. And let me give the perspective. It is the location which is Vikhroli. Vikhroli is not the Vashi. And, it's about a 5,000 plus square meter plot, which we have bidded and we have successful bid runner kind of a thing. And we have won the bid in that particular space. And let me give you the perspective that, the kind of Vikhroli, which is the established residential market. So that particular location is very promising because of its connectivity from JVLR, connectivity from expressway kind of a thing. So we are very confident that the residential development there and the configuration being 1, 2, and 3 BHK offering should be augurs well with our strategy to move forward. And the kind of development there kind of a thing, there is the good amount of the proportion coming from the local players who are like 1, 2
Huh.
project players and not so branded players. So there also we are ticking
Sure.
the box in right that because the branded players and the kind of consolidation which we have seen and the consumer preference shifting
Right.
towards this listed players, from that perspective we see that
Sure.
once we are through with the permission phase and at a launch we should be having the good velocity of
No,
sales.
sure, Mr. Nitin, the point is taken. I just wanted to get a bit more sense in terms of what's the timeline for construction, the pipeline for launch. When do you expect the revenue accretion to happen, etc., for the Vikhroli project?
Yeah. So as we have given the perspective about it's 550 crore plus sales potential project kind of a thing, and the price point being in the range of around 22 to 25K per carpet area basis kind of a thing. So in terms of the timelines, we have just acquired and we have paid the earnest money, and we have the further time for the approval payments and as well for the land balance payment kind of a thing. So that goes in next about 2 to 3 quarter, and in about FY24 end of FY24 last quarter, we should be having the launch of this one and the life cycle of the project around three plus years kind of a thing. So that's
Right.
the overall timelines from the launch and as well for the construction and execution of the project as such.
Right. So just wanted to understand one thing, back in 2007-8, when you had seen such sort of moves coming into real estate sales demand, a lot of companies aggressively bid for land. Are you seeing that at this point of time, or as of now, the bidding seems to be normal from other players as well?
I think that this time the cycle is completely different, and the kind of learnings that every player has learned out of the previous cycle and acquisitions kind of a thing. The acquisition is not that kind of a different in terms of the aggressive acquisition, I kind of a thing, and it augurs well with our strategy of acquisition of the low capex acquisition. And since we have had the very good year of FY23 in terms of the sales and collection, we do have the operating cash flow ability to fund this acquisition, and as well taking forward the on the basis of the construction finance debt component, and we can take the project ahead kind of a thing.
Point is taken regarding that, but you did a pre-sale figure of around 850 crores in FY23. What could be this number in FY24, and when do you expect to hit that mark of 2,000 crores?
We are looking at a very aggressive numbers coming forward because we have the about 1 million square feet launch pipeline, and adding this about project, we have the tally of now 4 projects to launch in about a span of 3 to 4 quarters. And having said, it has a sales potential of 2,600 crores as a top line contribution. So that number seems very aggressive in terms of our growth journey, because the kind of existing portfolio that also puts forward another 4,000 crore of the revenue potential. So that shows that the kind of aggressive numbers going forward.
Right. So, today morning we spoke to a big FI in India who talked about, real estate, and he said that one of the key things about Mumbai is that a lot of other cities in the last 10 years, big cities in 10 years across the world, has seen some or the other demand spurt coming in for real estate. But Mumbai has not seen that. And that is one of the key reasons why they believe that there will be a very strong pent-up demand and it would continue. Have you done any such analysis, any view on this statement?
Yes, I think that aligns with our assessment and our research also. The kind of couple of earlier launches in Ghatkopar in Juhu are the very much on those lines where we have also seen the Mumbai market been a very resilient and being a very promising market kind of a thing. So this particular acquisition also in line of our assessment and our research onto that kind of a thing.
Do you think COVID gave that fillip to real estate market where people realize they need bigger homes?
Surely. So post-COVID, we have seen the kind of numbers and the kind of consolidation. It is definitely a very, very end-user driven demand which is coming back. Either the upgrade or the lifestyle product which is very much in demand, and that's how we are seeing the kind of operational numbers which the our company and as well our peers they are very, very promising. And the kind of junction at which we are, like the RBI has also given a rate hike hold kind of a thing, and given the moderation into the inflation kind of a thing as well. The budget 23, they have given a good amount of disposable income in the hands of the consumer. So this all will be a package which will definitely give a good affordability and good push to the home buying momentum kind of thing.
Okay, Nitin, on that note, we let you go. Thank you so much for joining us. So, a slew of launches lined up and quite excited about the optimism that we are seeing in the real estate market.